Hi friends, for my convenience I am using my mobile phone to record this PDF. Okay, what is a colloidal solution? The mixture obtained by group D in activity 2.2 is called a colloidal solution or a colloid. Activity 2.2, can you remember in which session we discussed it? Yes, in our first PDF session we discussed this. In that, the solution or a mixture obtained by group D is known as colloid or colloidal solution. The particles of colloid are uniformly spread through the solution. Yes, as we discussed in our video, due to the relatively smaller size of particles as compared to that of suspension, the mixture appears to be homogeneous. See guys, note this word appears. Just appears, not real. Appears to be homogeneous, but it's not a homogeneous mixture. It's a heterogeneous mixture, which means there will be no uniform composition throughout the solution. For example, they given that as milk. Because of the small size of colloidal particles, we cannot see them with naked eyes. See, as I told that the properties of solution get repeated in the main paragraph, but these particles can be easily scatter a beam of light as observed in activity 2.2. The scattering of beam of light is called the Tindal Effect, after the name of the scientist who discovered this effect. What is Tinder Effect? I already discussed in what is a solution, that subtitle. So just read this. Tinder Effect can be observed when a fine beam of light enters a room through a small hole. This happens due to the scattering of light by particles of dust and smoke in the air. See, this is the picture. Tindal effect can be observed when sunlight passes through the canopy of a dense forest. In the forest, mist contains tiny droplets of water which acts as particles of colloid dispersed in air. This thing we discussed as imagination, so just skip this. See how super this picture is. Amazing. It's a picture. If it real means mind blowing, properties of colloid. A colloid is a heterogeneous mixture. The size of particles of a colloid is too small to be individually seen by naked eyes. Colloids are big enough to scatter a beam of light passing through it and make its path visible. They do not settle down when left undisturbed, that is, a colloid is quite stable. Not unstable, stable. They cannot be separated from the mixture by the process of filtration, but a special technique of separation known as centrifugation can be used to separate. As we discussed, there are two components that are dispersed phase and dispersion or dispersed medium. Now let us go to the table. If gas dissolves in liquid, it is aerosol, and example for it is fog, clouds and mist. If gas dissolved in solid, it is also said to be aerosol, but the examples are changed, that the end product will be changed. Example are smoke and automobile exhaust. If liquid dissolved in gas, it forms foam, that is shaving cream. Example for it is shaving cream. If liquid dissolved in liquid itself, it is an emulsion, it forms milk or face cream. If liquid dissolved in solid, it is a sol. Example for it is milk of magnesia and mud. If solid dissolved in liquid, it is a foam. Observe that. If liquid dissolved in gas, it's also said to be foam. If solid dissolved in gas, it's also said to be foam. Example for it is foam, rubber, sponge or pumice. If solid dissolved in a liquid, it is a gel. Example for it is jelly, cheese, or butter. If solid dissolved in solid itself, it is a sol. Example for it is colored gemstone, milky glass. That's all, guys. Let us meet on separating the components of a mixture. That is, in next video we are going to discuss about the many separating techniques. But now, bye friends.